All right, the time is now 8:53, and I'm now counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people who seem to be assembled for this conversation. I've got one blue shirt TSA officer, one plainclothes TSA supervisor, two people in light blue shirts who look like they might be working for Southwest Airlines. There's still at least, the two police officers are still here, and I don't know who some of the other individuals might be. Obviously, this is a lengthy discussion that they are engaging in here. So the TSA enforces a mandate, but apparently it's up to the airline's discretion on whether to grant you the mask exemption, which kind of puts law enforcement into the hands of private companies, which is certainly something that I object to. There's a gentleman in a gray shirt who's on the phone now, some sort of logo on his shirt, but I can't see what it is. I don't know, he might be a representative of the Greater Orlando Aviation Authority. I have been in touch with the GOA lawyer about this, so he's aware this situation may be occurring.
We're here at the counter right now.
It just blows my mind to see all these people wearing masks. Oh, I think they've closed off this checkpoint right here, and they're sending people over to another checkpoint. There's a gentleman in a black shirt. He has some gold logo on there with an O. Maybe he's from the airport authority. It's obviously a very long conversation that is being engaged in. The time is now 8:55.
All right. Hi.
Hi.
First of all, this is a Southwest representative here.
Okay.
These are my two managers also.
All right.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. So I have here my boarding pass, my card showing I'm fully vaccinated, and the form I submitted to Southwest when I booked my ticket 2 days ago.
Okay, did you get a reply back?
I have not received a reply, nope.
Okay, so let's look up your, let's look in your reservation. Can we check to see if it's been updated in his PNR?
Oh, I also have the Florida executive order stating that no one in Florida may be required to wear a face mask, and my flight is to Fort Lauderdale, so I'm not traveling in interstate commerce today.
However, you are under different jurisdictions once you come to the airport, as well as the airline, where it's mandated.
Well, for the airport, only if I leave the state of Florida. This is the law in the state of Florida.
No, our responsibility, you have to
Yes,
wear,
absolutely.
he has to wear a mask. Let's just go ahead.
If I were flying to South Carolina or Texas, that might be a different scenario. But this is the law in the state of Florida as of, I think, May 3rd.
Notated in that. Can I see that again? Your other, the medical exemption request?
Has it been 72 hours? No, you're supposed to submit for 72 hours prior to your flight.
But my flight was just booked 2 days ago, so how am I supposed to submit a form 72 hours in advance?
Well, that's our requirement.
Well, that's illegal under the Air Carrier Access Act.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to go see if it's in there. If it's not in there, then you still have to be required to wear your mask.
Okay, well, I will not wear a mask because of my anxiety. It gives me panic attacks. I'm already starting to have one just based on the adversarial confrontation here.
Okay.
All I'm trying to do is board my flight. You all are being very polite and respectful, but this makes me very upset.
Well, we're going to check to see if it's in there. Like she said, it is 72 hours, so we'll check to see if it's in there.
If you call your legal department,
Okay.
14 CFR Part 70, I believe, airlines are not allowed to request an exemption in advance for any disability related, for any accommodation related to a disability. That is the federal regulation.
Well, thank you very much for that.
Okay, I've done a lot of research on this.
And I'm still going to adhere to our policy at Southwest Airlines.
Sure.
So if
Just be
there's
aware
no
that if you deny me,
in there, sir,
okay.
then, but right now, you have to wear a mask in the airport, and you got to get past the TSA. And if you're not wearing it, and then if you don't have the medical exemption in there,
Well, I submitted the proper paperwork.
you're not going to be able to apply with that.
Just be aware, if you do deny me boarding, I will see you in federal court.
You have to get past the checkpoint, sir.
Well, but you're the one who seems to be the issue, because the gentleman at the checkpoint said I need a stamp on my boarding pass from Southwest indicating that I've submitted the necessary paperwork, and I have.
And it has to be in within 72 hours.
But
So
how,
what we're
okay.
gonna do-
All right,
what
let me
we're
just
gonna
ask you a
do
simple
is
question.
we're gonna go
If I
over
book a ticket 2 days in advance,
okay?
how do I submit a form 3 days in advance?
I don't know. So you're not meeting the requirements. So let me do my job to go over
Okay.
there and see if it's in there. If it's not, then unfortunately you will have to wear your mask.
I will not wear a mask. I cannot wear a mask
Unfortunately, you won't be able to
because of
travel
my
the
breathing
next day.
difficulties, and that is in the CDC
All right,
order.
well, let me go see
Okay.
if it's in there,
All right.
okay?
Yep. Thank you.
You want to go with? Do they want to go with it?
Lisa. Lisa. You want to go or no?
I appreciate your patience with me. By the way, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to get upset, but I do have anxiety, and these kind of situations do trigger that. So I'm trying to stay as calm as I can, but you can see this is the reason that I can't wear a mask and have my breathing obstructed, because I already get hyperventilation started as it is. Sure, yeah, I'll take a seat and have some water. I would like that back, but if you want to make a copy of it, you're more than welcome. I'm sorry, you work for Southwest also?
No, I work for TSA.
Oh, you work for TSA, yes. Okay, great.